It's my time. Well, I am just stepping out of a party, but I had to do my video and then I'm going to go back. I know it's almost midnight, but we are in the middle of a celebration. And I love the verse in the Bible that talks about when it's time to celebrate, you celebrate. When it's time to mourn, you mourn. But this time it's a time of celebration, and celebrating with my sister who just turned 50. What a celebration. Welcome to the 5th floor is all I can say, and it's been an amazing day. So I just had to come up. Then I'm going to go back because the party is still on. The party is still on, and we got to celebrate because not everybody reaches 50. So when you do, it's a celebration. And I'm doing all this talking. I hope I am live. Let me see. I am. Great. So I'm going to have to keep it short because I want to just share with you about partnering. One of the thread, as we were talking about my sister, is that she gives. And giving is when you are secure in yourself, you give because you know that holding on to things doesn't get you anything, doesn't get you anywhere. The Bible says, give and it shall be given to you. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together and running over. So you give not to get, but as a result of you giving, more doors are open to you. And this is embodied by my sister. And in the same way, when it comes to business, of course you have to be selective with who you partner with. But sometimes I've heard people say, if we partner with someone, then they're going to steal our idea and take all the credit. There is a certain amount of scarcity mentality that brings up, that mindset. Rather, it's better to have an abundance mindset, especially when you're partnering. And you need to partner with the right people. People who will add value, who will bring to the table, bring value to the table, and not just take things from you and you never hear from them again. So it's good to have an open mind about partnering, because you could either be a scarcity mindset or abundance mindset. So which one are you? Do you see yourself more as scarcity mindset or abundant mindset? I love to collaborate. I love to combine my resources with that of somebody else. It keeps me accountable and it makes things happen. You find that when you are collaborative, you are more prone, and I don't want to use the word prone, but you have the tendency, rather than using prone, because that has a negative connotation, you have the tendency to implement, because when you're working with somebody else, either you're pushing them or they're pushing you, and before you know it, your project or whatever it is that you're working on is implemented, which is another great benefit of collaboration. So when you collaborate with the right person, you implement, you share your resources, things happen that you may not be able to do by yourself. Of course, there's certain things you can do by yourself, but collaborating with somebody else brings their resources with your resources. It multiplies the availability of resources and also gives you that accountability to get things done, because you know that someone is counting on you to make things happen and you don't want to disappoint them. At least hopefully you don't want to disappoint them, and as a result things get implemented. So think about it. Which one are you? Are you a scarcity mindset where you think, if I collaborate, they're going to get the credit, nothing's going to move, and we're just going to be stagnant, and they'll get all the accolades for what we've done? But rather, with the right mindset, you will find that it is much better to collaborate. And collaborating means they bring their resources, you bring your resources, and together things will happen. And so I believe that in this area, you get from life what you expect. If you expect that people are going to take things from you, that will most likely happen. But if you expect that when I collaborate with someone, I will get results, we will get results, and things that happen will be beneficial to both of us, or depending on how big the collaboration is, then you know the power of collaboration. So think about it, because it's going to impact your leadership, whether you have a scarcity mindset or an abundance. Things are in abundance. I can collaborate because there's so much abundance of everything. And so if you have a fistful of, let me think, maybe a fistful of gold, you have gold in your hand, unless you open it up to share, it's just going to be in your hand. You may say, well, if it's in my hand, it's getting some value, but there is no satisfaction. You're not impacting the lives of those around you. You're just isolated, and eventually we're going to hear from people who are in charge of making things happen. And when they make things happen, you will see that collaboration is the way to go. Collaboration is the way to go. Not having a scarcity mindset. Okay, let me read something from my notes. People with an abundance mindset believe there's always enough to go around. I believe that. So I have an abundance mindset. If you have an idea, share it. You can always come up with another one. There's some people think, oh yeah, if I share my idea, someone's going to steal it. Well, if you haven't done anything with it, isn't it better that somebody takes the idea and actually implements it, rather than you holding on to this idea and nothing ever happens? So if you have only one piece of pie, let someone else eat it. You can always bake another pie. So the attitude to have is, if I will share it, and by sharing it, I'm enriching the lives of those around me, and there's always plenty more where that came from that I can add to what I have. And when I add to what I have, I'm able to multiply it, and it's going to be a blessing for even more people. So think about whether you are a scarcity mindset or an abundance mindset. And the more you have an abundance mindset, the more you see things multiplied, you get better results, and the people that you see that you may be thinking they are not contributing much, you'll be surprised to see that once you open up to collaboration, they will add value and they will multiply. So be of a mindset that you want to multiply those around you, and you will see the difference. Okay? Yes, people with an abundance mindset believe there's always enough to go around. If you have an idea, share it. You can always come up with another one. If you have money, give some of it away. You can always make more. If you have only one piece of pie, let someone else eat it. You can bake another one. And that's the lesson for today. And yes, let's have, and this is talking to me as well, let's have an abundance life mindset over a scarcity mindset. And with that, I bid you good night. Thank you for joining me. And someone is offering to teach me Arabic. Okay, do you want to learn Arabic? If you want, I am here. Yes, Nabi, which Arabic do you speak? I am learning Fusha. Ana atakalam Arabic Kalilan. And so I'm learning, and in fact, I have Arabic every Sunday morning, but I'm not in Bahrain at the moment, so I'm going to have to miss my Arabic class for today. But I am learning, so thanks for the offer. Where are you based? Are you based in Bahrain? I am in Bahrain, Ascon fi Bahrain. Yes, Ana Arif Arabi, Al-Lugha Al-Arabiya Kalila. I can read a little, I can write a little, I can speak a little. I've been learning for a long time and I'm still not very fluent, but I'm hoping to learn soon. So thanks for the offer and let me know how I can learn Arabic from you. Thanks for the offer. Okay, my friends, and I'll say good night, masalama, and yes, see you ashufkum, inshallah, and bye for now, masalama. I'm going to start speaking a bit of my Arabic. Maybe I can practice my Arabic here, and maybe practice makes perfect, right? Perfect practice makes perfect. So maybe the more I speak, the better I get at at speaking Arabic. It's been such a long journey, but soon I'll be able to speak, I hope. So thank you, Nabi. Let me know how I can learn. Do you have a lesson? You have classes or